Focused on the game mode itself and the objective. Don't be that guy who walks into a Walker Assault match, for example, and you're not trying to take down the uplinks, or you're not trying to take down the Walker. You're just playing for KD. You're just playing to get more kills. Don't be that guy. Don't just play Battlefront to get kills. Play for the objective. Play for the game mode itself. If you want to get KD, go play Blast, which is a team deathmatch style game mode. That's pretty much the only one you can play for KD. For the other game modes, play for the objective and play for the game mode. Don't play to get your KD up. Don't be that guy, alright? You don't want to be that guy. Now, with that being said, it is okay to get kills in Battlefront. I'm not saying don't try to get kills. And this video is going to help you get your kills up because, let's be honest, we don't want to have no kills, but we also want to play for the objective. So you want to find a balance between the two when you're playing Battlefront. Now, on to my top five tips and tricks on how to get some more kills in Battlefront. You can use these while playing for the objective, right? You don't just want to play for the KD. You can use these to effectively get the objective and KD up as well. You can find a balance between the two, alright? Now, on to my number one tip. This one's kind of general. Especially these first two is kind of general, but is mainly personal preference. Now, this number one tip is whether you're going to play in first and third person. Now, obviously, first person and third person, they each have their pros and cons. I personally prefer first person. I've been playing in first person pretty much for the most part in Battlefront. I like to play in first person, but third person does have its perks and it does have its pros, of course, because if you play in third person, you just get a better visual of what's around you. You can even see what's behind you, and you get a better visual of what's around you, right? But in first person, you're more tunnel vision in the front. You're more focused vision of what's in front of you, which is very helpful because it allows you to focus your attention on what's ahead of you in the game. And I just prefer first person, but third person does have its perks and it is pretty helpful in some situations. So what you got to do is I want you to play a few matches with each and figure out what you like best, because some people will prefer third person over first person, and I used to play in third person, but then I switched over to first person. So it's really based on personal preference, and it does make the difference if you're trying to get some kills or if you're just trying to have some fun in the game. Because if you're playing in the wrong view, if you're not playing in the point of view you prefer, you're not gonna be having fun and you're just gonna quit. So make sure you're playing in the correct point of view, first person or third person. And if you're curious how to switch between each mode, it's on for PlayStation at least. It's on the downward D-pad, so you hit the downward arrow on the D-pad. You just tap that, and you hold it down actually, and then you switch between first and third person. So if you want to play around with that, you can do that with the downward D-pad.